Yo, we doing a reaction to Brittnay Renner. Apparently, this was like one of those super hot women at the time, and she's kind of aged out. She's still deluded in a sense where she still thinks she's up there with the top models, but she's not. I mean, I was watching a live stream yesterday with her and not her and Akademiks, but Akademiks responding to her, and she seems really bitter. And what it is that she's dated a lot of rich men, and after what she's come out from is nothingness. So imagine dating some of the top men, millionaires, billionaires, and then after you've dated them, you sat down there with your son doing a normal 9 to 5 job, and you're like, what was the point in dating these guys? You meant to at least acquire some knowledge, get something from it, you know. You like that Dr. Dre's wife, man. She sat down there with him knowing he was cheating for years, and she was like, man, Dr. Dre, don't stop saying what you're doing. Don't stop saying what you're saying. Keep saying all that stuff about hoes and chicks, and she was saying that. I remember watching MTV. She was like, no, keep saying it, it's bringing in the money. And before she know it, yeah, maybe I have to admit, it took her time. What is that, a couple years later, man, she's like, I'm out.
And was dating a bozo, moved to Atlanta with him.
In April 2026, Megan Thee Stallion came to Instagram to expose the breakup between her and Klay Thompson. And the allegations against Klay Thompson were brutal. Allegedly, he was cheating, had bad mood swings, treated her bad during the basketball season, and of course, he did not want to be monogamous.
You see, as I said before, when you date someone that's a multi-millionaire basketball player, not ugly, women, no matter how famous you may be, women out there are gonna throw themselves at him. You may be famous, but other women out there, they ain't gonna, they got one life. You're sitting down there with this one lady in your one life, and you are at a level that no one, not much other people are at, and you're just gonna be like, I'm satisfied with this one lady. No. There are a few people out there that are happy with just the one lady, but if you are a multi-millionaire and you getting supermodels throwing themselves at you or in your DMs, yeah, you're gonna go for it, And as for the lady that they're with, they will have to put up with it. Because it comes part and parcel with dating somebody who is highly rich and highly sought after. And that's why I find these women seem to be always deluded.
And Klay Thompson had never been in a scandal to this magnitude before. Even though he's had relationships and breakups in the past, no one has ever seen Klay Thompson involved in a scandal. And that's important because, number one, Klay Thompson is a black man that is not known for dating black women. And number two, Megan Thee Stallion's fans came after him, calling him all sorts of names. But the question is, how did Klay Thompson respond?
And that's the thing, every time I think about it, I'm thinking just like,
He's been on Instagram Live on his boat, also posting story pictures like this one, also on his boat. Despite returning back to social media, he has yet to address his very public breakup with
Looking good. They were going out, hanging out places, going on trips. They even had a podcast. He was one of the reasons why Brittnay Renner converted back to Christianity.
Allahu Akbar.
But all of a sudden,
Yeah,
I think she reminded me of a couple women I would associate myself with, because I'm kind of like, I'm an old school hip hop type dude. That's the way I would dress, and people will assume I'd be doing all sorts of hip hop type drugs like lean and stuff. And she's one of those women that would adapt themselves into the man's environment and what they think the man is about. So she was dating a rapper, and I think he may have been Muslim, so she converted to Muslim. Now she's converted away from Muslim to Christianity. So she just adapts to the environment.
Recently moved to Mississippi because I was in LA and was dating a bozo, moved to Atlanta with him.
Shots were fired in a major way. And again, she's calling this guy a bozo, saying that he wasn't worth her time. And then
I don't care how public, like even the last guy I was with, I don't care how public we are. I don't care what we talked about, what we did. If you met my son, bye. Yeah. Let your mother love you.
here's Brittnay Renner taking shots at the brother again. And you know me, I had to go and look at his Instagram, but at the time he trying to get this young man to respond, to get a reaction. And this is important to know because he's not talking about her. He doesn't mention her. This is very similar to how Klay Thompson handled Meg Thee Stallion. But Brittnay Renner obviously is upset with him.
See, I'm gonna respond because I wish I could like bring up another video where there's like DJ Akademiks, Brittnay Renner. Let's see. DJ Dance. Oh, here we go. Wow, that kind of popped up. So she kind of goes crazy on him. Look, check this out.
You love me, Akademiks, and you've been in love with me for a long time. The irony of you saying that I fell off, but yet you did a 15-minute segment talking about me. Let's be really clear. This is a pattern that you do. You don't address the for real because they're gonna do you something. You're so quick to talk about my relationship with Kevin. That said, the reason you do all these segments about me, you love me, Akademiks, and you've been in love with me for a long time. The irony of you saying that I fell off, but
apparently, according to her, according to Brittnay Renner, Akademiks is in love with her. And Akademiks has come out and he said he was in love with the 25-year-old version of her. This old dusty, ragged-eyed version of her, he ain't touching. And that's the thing with women these days. They need to really prioritize themselves better when they're younger. Those are their best years. And a lot of these women, they give their best years to men that are bums. And when it comes down to them settling when they're in their 30s, the wrinkles start to settle in. Guess what happens? Nobody wants to know them. I've had it happen with me. I had a girl where she was super hot, and I was trying to get with this girl. She wouldn't give me the light of day. She thought I was a bum. I thought to be like some sort of like, I won't say I was a big YouTuber, but I became a bit successful on YouTube. They're looking at me like, whoa, I had a baby with a bum. This guy got everything set up on YouTube. And she looks different, let's just say that. And I'm looking at myself like, man, I'm glad I missed that boat. Look at the guy she's with, man. He looked like he needs a trip to Turkey. She inflated herself with the 2 kids. I was like, man, that could have been me. That could have been me.
But when y'all chicks pick that whole life, man, we don't got no sympathy for y'all, man. Man, you done fuck 10 millionaires, 20 millionaires. Like, you want us to have some sympathy for you that you financially rebuilding? You ain't get one of them niggas to take you serious? You ain't get one of them niggas to at least put a ring on it? You ain't get one of them niggas to actually trick on you? You trying to tell me that all of these chicks out here, and you're one of the most privileged ones. You used to be the apple of everybody's eye. And all the millionaires and billionaires and celebrities that you done fucked, all you got to show for this shit is a kick channel, my nigga?
God damn. You know, that is hilarious. And Akademiks, he's got it on the point right there. Like, I feel like sometimes, you know, you have some of these women and you can see their motive, but she could have like at least had something to show for it. A house, a car. She in her car making videos. She's in her car making YouTube videos. You know, you just sit down there and you just like, man, you've fallen off so hard. And it is so bad to see this happen to some of these women, but it's when you give too much of your time to guys that are bums. You know? As you said before, man, she was the top, one of the top women out there. And she could at least got something to show for it. She's just sitting in the car there, huffing and puffing about Akademiks. You sitting in a dusty ass house in the dark making videos about me. I mean, Akademiks is in the mansion making videos about you. You're sitting in the car making videos about him. Sweating. I mean, I'm not really like on Akademiks' side, but things need to be sorted out. You need to look at things in perspective and think to yourself like, who's doing worse and who's doing good? And she was like, "Oh, Akademiks, you ain't got no kids. You're 30 and you ain't got no kids." I ain't got no kids. You know why? Because I seen a bunch of women that asking me for kids, and they're downright bums. They sit down and all they wanted was a kid. And I'm looking at myself in my situation. I'm like, I don't want to be with someone like that. I got time to pick women. I ain't aging out. But I guess some of the women, they do age out. You need to get those kids out fast. So yeah, like, subscribe, and I'm out.